Today, let's look at this question: how are we following Jesus? Are we following him intimately, at a distance like Peter, or have we even deserted him? Matthew 26, verse 58, tells us that Peter was actually following him at a distance. And then in verse 56 of Matthew 26, then his other disciple forsook him and fled. You know, these two verses in Matthew 26 capture a sobering reality of what it means to follow Jesus, especially in challenging times. The contrast is striking. Some disciples deserted Jesus altogether, while Peter, thou still following Jesus, kept his distance. Today, we must ask ourselves the same question: how are we following Jesus? Number one, are we following Jesus intimately? Many believers desire a close, deep relationship with Jesus. We long somehow to walk with him, hear his voice, and experience his manifested presence daily. Like John, who leaned on Jesus' chest during the Last Supper. You know, intimacy with Jesus means we draw near to him in prayer, obedience, and in love. Jesus desires that closeness with each and every one of us. In fact, in James chapter 4, he says, draw near to God and he will draw near to you. And Jesus says this word in John 15, abide in me and I will abide in you. But intimacy comes at a cost. It requires commitment, trust, and surrender. When life is easy, it's not difficult to declare, Lord, I will follow you no matter what. But what happens when the storms come? Number two, are we following Jesus at a distance like Peter? Peter was once Jesus' closest disciple. He boldly declared this word, even if I have to die with you, I will not deny you. Yet, when Jesus was arrested, Peter's confidence melted away. He still followed Jesus, but now at a distance. Perhaps life trials haven't settled your faith. Have circumstances caused you to step back? Maybe you have had a challenging health report. Are you grieving for a lost one? Have you encountered betrayal in relationship or even battling with financial struggle? Like Peter, you are still following Jesus, but now not as closely as before. You find yourself watching Jesus from a safe distance. You are attending church, you are reading the Bible occasionally, but you are afraid to fully commit yourself. Yet, despite Peter's failure, Jesus had not abandoned him in any way. In John 21, after the resurrection, even Jesus thought after Peter and restored him, saying, do you love me? Feed my sheep. No matter how far we've driven, Jesus is always calling us back. Number three, have you deserted Jesus? The other disciples did more than following Jesus at a distance. In fact, what they did, they completely abandoned Jesus in a moment of his greatest need. Fear overtook them and they fled. Maybe you once walked closely to Jesus and hardship and disappointment caused you to turn away completely from him. You wondered if it is too late to even return to him. Yet the story of the prodigal son reminds us that God always welcomes the children back who are willing to return to him with open arms. Yes, there is hope for restoration, even for you today. Regardless of where you are in your walk, whether following from a distance or having even walked away from Jesus, Jesus is calling you back now. He restored Peter and forgave his disciple, and he wants to welcome you. So come to him. If you have distanced yourself, draw near to Jesus again. And if you have walked away, know that His grace is sufficient for you. If you are weary, come to Him, and He will give you rest, just as Jesus promised in Matthew 11. Like Peter, we may fail, we may struggle, we may even get cold feet, but Jesus' love remains constant and unshakable. So today, will you choose to follow Him intimately once again? He's waiting for you. God bless you.